Hello everyone, my name is Nathan and today it's time for another episode of Kenshi. Man, I'm just so addicted to this game at the moment. Unfortunately, I do not get too much time to play over the Christmas days. So at the moment I rather play Kenshi than anything else. However, of course, I haven't forgotten about any of the other series. They will come. Another thing I want to address in the beginning of this episode is unfortunately, we have built our walls the wrong way around. So right now, our entire wall is inside out, and essentially that means we have created ourselves a prison. A wall is still a wall from one side or the other, but I guess if you want to destroy it, it's much easier from this side. You just knock out these beams and then, yeah, you're golden. So yeah, that's something we're gonna have to address as soon as we upgrade this wall. We gotta make sure it's the right direction. Now, what else is new? We got a couple of new people. I'm not even sure if you've seen them, but we've got Ruka, then the Wall, and also Gurgle. These are our three new humanoid people. And I did realize that actually the Holy Nation does have something against other races. They seem to be quite racist, sexist. It's just not nice to be around. Well, let's get to the interesting part. I actually did also continue researching a tiny little bit in between the episodes. I think I played approximately 10 days or so. Right here we have the research bench number 3. I'm also gonna need ancient science books actually, I don't have that, but another thing that I installed are 2 battery banks. So now we can store 120 power. I also had to install yet another one of these wind generators because we weren't producing enough juice. The reason we needed more juice is because I upgraded these 2 machines, for instance. They both now require 5 power per person that's working on it. We already have 45% efficiency just with 1 person, and I guess there's gonna be yet another upgrade. I also installed a couple of weapon stands right here. On the top of this room, I would like to make the training area for everyone. At the moment, we have training stuff right here. For instance, the turret training or the normal training dummy. Anyways, what we need is better defensive walls. That's what I'm talking about. Also, mounted crossbows could be... Ooh, imprisonment. I want that prisoner cage. I mean, just think of it. Maybe we can convince some of the people we beat up to join our cause. Well, let's go with defensive walls, first of all, and imprisonment. I just need that. I want to see how that works. We could have our prison cells right there. Sure thing. Nathan is actually gonna build that automatically. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. Look at that. We have 100,000. And let me tell you, that is solely because of Siga, Gecko, and Beastie. They are just going nuts here. We have another 10. Well, that's not a lot. I just sold an entire load. But yeah, most of my money came from the copper there. Defensive walls have been researched. Now, Nathan is doing imprisonment as well. I think I'm gonna let him do that, and then we have to figure out why he's not building. Imprisonment is finally done, and we're still not building this shack. 5 more building materials. Why isn't he taking that? Okay, I got rid of it. Maybe it was just a bad spot. Let's put the prison here instead. There we go. Nathan is now building it. This game still feels sometimes like early access, I have to admit. Yes, finally, we will be able to interrogate and imprison at least some of the raiders that come by here. Well, okay then, I guess it's time to tear apart everything. Can we just dismantle this? I think we're gonna start from the gate here. And now the arrows are also pointing outwards, which is the correct spot for them to be at. Ah, will you look at that? Finally a proper gate. I love it. Especially because it's in the right direction. Oh, I can actually dismantle the wall without bringing anyone here. I had no idea. Yeah, I guess if we want to increase our defenses, we don't have a lot of choice. We just need to build this wall. And then we need to place some turrets on it. So maybe let's see how that works. Well, let's unlock the mounted crossbow for the time being, so we can at least set up a couple of them here on the wall. Just in case. Oh, that is not good. It's a Holy Nation group, and they just discussed that we have foreigners here. Hopefully they're just patrolling through. Actually, maybe we can hide the foreigners, like Ruka and the Wall. You have to go inside of a building. Oh, the Inquisition has received reports of wild women running loose. Don't worry, they belong to me. They belong to me. Nathan, where are you? I'm sorry, you heard wrong. This is my outpost. Well, apologies for the misunderstanding. Good, we averted the situation. You know, at some point we're gonna be beaten up by the Holy Nation. I don't think it's avoidable. There we go. It is a little bit wonky, I have to say, but it's going to work out. And my suggestion is I'm gonna be right back as soon as I've replaced most of the wall and also placed down a bunch of mounted crossbows. Alright guys, we are back, and as promised I replaced the entire freaking wall. It actually didn't take as long as I would have expected, just a day or so. I also installed 3 crossbows for the time being. Unfortunately, the game doesn't allow me to place crossbows here as well. So maybe we will have to rearrange this just a tiny little bit. But for now, I'm gonna be happy with what we have. What I actually want to do right now is search for more people, ancient science books, and maybe also seek to trade a little bit. So let's have a look at our pack animals. I actually purchased another one here, Packy, and I also have a dog now, Scully. So I'm gonna definitely sell a couple of these foods. We do not need as many, I would say. And I'm also gonna grab a couple of bread. Let's keep about 10 or so in our storage. I still have so much wheat straw, you can see right here, it's actually full. And that's because only Nathan is taking care of it and he had to do something else. I mean, they also sell for a little bit and we might be able to pack a couple of those. Let me see. Packy is still 0% encumbered. Yeah, let's just sell some of that. I also want to sell some arm plates and building materials, however, I'm gonna keep approximately 40. I wonder why Bart is actually not working on the fabric anymore. Do we already have like 100 fabric? Let me check that chest. Yeah, look at that, 50. Bully, I would say we're gonna load up on those as well. Let's go down to about 20 or so. And we still have plenty of cotton, so I'm gonna grab that as well. But that also means we could start working on our half pants a little bit more. I think I'm gonna do that. I want to train up Nathan's armor smithing. Oh man, just look at Nathan. He's doing a great job. Fantastic stats so far. One thing I definitely also want to train up is martial arts. I want to see the fighting style with that. Could be interesting. Alright then, finally it's time to go out with our little squad here. We have 4 people and 3 animals in the joint. What I want to do is visit maybe 2 or 3 cities, hire a couple of people, sell our stuff, find ancient science books, and last but not least, beat up a couple of guys. We're also not doing too badly offshore. I would say this is worth actually going to a city, selling the copper once again, and also hopefully finding new blueprints and maps. Talking of maps, I actually discovered quite a bunch of cities through the means of purchasing maps. But yeah, let's move to Squin first. With Nathan and the whole group, I think we want to go to Stack, Bad Teeth, Blister Hill, and I really would like to discover what's over here, but I do remember from playing this game previously that this area is not something you want to be in, at least not right now. So maybe to begin with, let's go to Stack. Okay, we're being attacked right here, but I think we can ignore them and just run to the... I don't think they can actually beat us before we are there. Cute little bandits. Cute little bandits. You stand no chance against my tits. Right, time for some food for our mining group. I think 9 of those ought to be good and maybe another stack of the dried meat. We are then going to sell all of our copper, or as much as possible. They usually don't have enough money. Let's see what we find at the trade goods vendor. Yeah, a couple of science books. I am not desperate for science books at the moment. I need the ancient ones. Not sure if I've ever seen them. Well, at least you have some more money, so take all of my copper, please. That's what I'm talking about. Already 123,000. We really do not need to worry about money anymore. Ah, there we go. They got some more maps that we actually haven't learned yet. And this is no ancient science book. Oh well, that's unfortunate. But even more maps. The Lost Library, and we already know that one. But there we go, take the rest of my copper, and the final status is 125,000, thank you. Okay, I think we have another warrior, but this might be the last check I want to recruit for now. Well, let's pay him up. He's called Kang, and he's actually a really good one. Oh my gosh. Yes, Kang, thank you so much for joining. You're gonna go into that pack, or squad I should say. And oh yes, I've also received some more suggestions for the names actually. One of the names I want to change right away is the faction name. Like right here. Instead of From the Ashes, that was just to be a little bit cheesy for an episode. We're gonna do something funny instead. I'm gonna call my faction the Sandboxers. I love that. This group is so slow. I wonder who is responsible for that. Scully, actually. He's only got a run speed of 11, but I guess we are training athletics. It should get better eventually. Ah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Dust bandits. They're slightly better than the normal ones. Kong is still on his way. I actually made a mistake. Put them on the wrong path. Right now, I would suggest... Oh, we can actually talk to them. I wonder. Let's just get closer a little bit and see what happens here. Okay, they are attacking me. Yeah, I would say time to charge. Ah, a morning battle. Wait, where are they going? Ah, this is a crossbowman. Intriguing. Maybe Nathan can take care of that one. Okay, not sure what's going on now. But there are a lot of red numbers. What's that supposed to do? It does not look good, guys. Well, at least right now it's changing to more green than red, but it's kind of not good what I'm seeing here. Ah, Kang actually joined the group, and it's good to know. I wonder if we can win this. Ruka and Paki are already down. That's good. They are training their toughness. Yeah, we definitely win. Okay, that was no problem. But it was a good lesson in terms of we definitely need more defense. More armor, better weapons, and especially better stats. Okay, time to recover. Ruka is actually dying. Are you taking care of Ruka, Nathan? Okay, he's healing Paki at the moment. Let me see. We should have more medics in the group. Like, if I remember, Kang was a medic. So I'm gonna tell him to also do that as a job. Oh, the wall is actually also a medic. Yep, you should also do the medic stuff. Cool, so now we have 3 people healing. I would say that's a good start. The wall just fell unconscious. He was healing and then he fell over. That was so funny. Yeah, I mean, that's just how it is. If you want to train up a squad, you will have to take a punch first. But yeah, I assume we will have to carry Paki around for the time being. And then Kang, you can also carry someone, Ruka. Let's maybe go ahead and upgrade a couple of our equipments. Like, this is much better than our ragged half pants. And we also can have some better armor protection. And why the heck not head protection? I mean, as soon as I have decided on what uniform I want to give each class, things are gonna change. Okay, finally this is over. Let's go ahead and move to stack. It's gonna take a while. We are very, very slow. Maybe we actually pick up the wall. Gurgle, can you pick him up? Yes, it is possible. That's great. This is making us slightly faster. Yeah, Stacks is a pretty darn good city. Look at all the possibilities. Lots of bars and all the shops you need. However, it is a holy nation city, which means we cannot really let in the wall, Ruka and Kang. They need to kind of hide. Nathan, Bully and Paki. Am I carrying Paki actually? Yeah, I got it. Everyone else right here, you should go into sneak mode and just linger around. Ah, this looks like a recruit. Griffin! Hello! I want to hire you. 9,000 cats. Okay, he actually joined me and he's gonna follow me without questions asked. Also, he's really, really good in combat. I like that. So we have another combat guy with a long cleaver. He can use a little bit better armor, but that's for later. Ooh, look at that. The shopkeeper is completely alone at the moment. Oh no, there's a guard. He's kind of looking away though. I really wonder. Let me put this animal down on the ground. And then we're just gonna sneak around here. This could actually work out. I mean, this is a 100% chance to knock out the shopkeeper. And then we should be able to steal this stuff, provided the guard still looks in the other direction. Let me try that out. Bloink. Okay, nobody saw me, right? Ooh, here we actually have some splint kits. I wonder if I should take them. The guard is still not looking, so should be without a problem. I'm gonna grab those splint kits. However, more importantly, we want some food. Yes. It's only a 77% chance to steal. That's because of the guard, even though he looks in the other direction. If you only have the shopkeeper here, then you have a 100% chance. Let me try from here. Oh, the guard is looking back. Yeah, now it's 73%. I'm not gonna risk it. If you mess that up, you can never interact with this NPC again. The guard is wondering what happened. There we go. The shopkeeper got up and we can actually now talk to him again because he had no idea. Anyways, time to sell some stuff. All of my cotton, for instance. All of my fabric.
Building materials, you have no money anymore. Yeah, let's continue to the next shop. Wow, lots of people in this bar. This definitely runs better. This is the fence guy. We have some mercenaries, some shinobi thieves. Nothing really of interest here. Ah, found another map that we don't know yet. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. A couple of blueprints I don't know. They are not cheap. Oh, with this we could actually make the heart protector ourselves. That's what we are stealing from the bandits the entire time. But it's 11,000. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We have so much money. I just want to learn everything. I also bought the wooden sandals and a leather turtleneck. That might be great. Yeah, it's actually the one that I'm wearing here. This is a standard gray. But if I can get this for all of my people, I'm gonna be happy. Okay, I would say we're through with stacks. Now, should we recover is the question. I don't think we have a possibility right now. I mean, on the way to Bad Teeth, we could go over the main base in order to recover. But I think I'd rather go to Bad Teeth and then to the main base, because after that I want to go to Blister Hill. So I guess let's move out and visit Bad Teeth. Hopefully, we're not gonna get into too many more issues. Alright guys, we are back at base with our entire squad. They also recovered a little bit. Unfortunately, I only found one additional person. He's called Aramid at the moment. However, I already got a couple of people who wanted to be in the series with their name. And of course, I also want to give everyone the opportunity that wants to chip in. However, I cannot promise you certain roles. What I'm gonna do is probably use a random generator of some sorts in order to decide who is gonna be who. So if you end up as one of the workers, don't be disappointed. But definitely let me know in a comment if you want your name and which name that is in the game. Just make sure it's something that actually goes a little bit with the roleplay, so it should be a normal name and not Sexy Lover 1965. Now, the reason I'm stopping at the moment is because Nathan is on an exploration spree. I checked on the internet and I figured out that you have to go to places like ruins or tiny settlements, and we have more examples here in the swamp. There are more ruins right here, there's even more. So I'm probably gonna visit all of these in order to get the books. If we have a look at that, there is one book here, let me see. So I'm gonna grab that. However, at the moment I have a couple of bandits on my tail. I'm not sure. Yeah, right there. These freaking bastards, they want to get to me. However, I'm much faster. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this book and then we're gonna get away again. Oh no, are you serious? That was just a normal book. I gotta say, this is a pretty good place to loot. However, I did not take my pack animals with me. And since we are being chased by bandits, well, we could actually try to fight them. I mean, Nathan is a pretty darn badass. And they will probably not end up killing me with their sticks. But then on the other side, I don't want to be slowed down with injuries and all that shebang. What I want to do is make it directly to the swamp ruins. It's gonna be quite a long journey, but let's do it. We're gonna visit this first ruin here, I guess. We gotta find those books. So yeah, charge through the bandits, and they're clearly much slower than I am. That's why I went alone with Nathan, because basically nobody can catch him. We arrived in the swamp. This is not a pleasant area, let me tell you. It's just something we have to risk. I need the steel research. Oh, discovered rot. What is that? Small village. Yeah, look at that, a little swamp village. Maybe I should purchase some food. I totally forgot to get some. Man, look at this. This guy's also called Heft. What a bastard. There's only one Heft. Ooh, he's got some hashish as well. Actually, this is an illegal good, so if you're being searched by a guard while having hashish, you're gonna be screwed. On the other side, hashish is one of the goods we should be able to sell for a lot. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna purchase the hemp and the rice wheat, that's for sure. And we could probably also risk some hashish, since I'm not intending to go back to another city. So I'm assuming we're gonna need 10 for our initial field. Nice to make business with you. Ooh, they're actually being attacked by something, a blood spider. Ooh, that's intriguing. Let's continue to the ruins. Wait, hold the phone. How did that happen? My left arm is completely screwed over. Oh well, as long as my legs are working. Actually, right now, it's time to test out the splinter kit, right? Not splinter kit, just splint kit, probably. Let's try that out and see what it does. Okay, so it makes the arm usable again, but it doesn't quite heal up. We found a new type of something here. The Swamp Ninjas. I love that. They do have a good attack and defense though, so I might not want to mess with them. At least not with that many. That is an interesting escape route, Nathan. Yeah, look at that. They're giving up. I don't want to swim. That's what you get. Should have trained it up. Now it's actually just one guy following me, and I think he's giving up too. Well, if he follows me to the ruins, I'm gonna snap his neck. There we go. We have finally arrived at the ruins. Let's just hope we will find what we're looking for. There are a couple of books here. That is already a good sign. But it's gotta be the right ones. Ooh, copper alloy plates. Electrical components is actually something I can make myself right now. But we're just getting normal research artifacts. This sucks. I want books. Ew, a power core. That sounds like something I don't want to craft myself. Will you look at that? Average price 3,000. Cool. I mean, it even says Lost Library. I should be able to find a good book here. Well, on the internet, it also says I can find one at World's End, and I believe that's here, but that's directly into the other direction. So I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to our base, load off what we were able to purchase, and then we're gonna make our way to World's End. Oh guys, I'm not sure how much later it is actually. We did get into a couple of issues with Siga Gecko and Beastie. Just a couple of bandits came across the copper mine. We had to flee to the nearest city in order to get rid of them, and everything went more or less fine. We were even able to sell more stuff. In the meantime, Nathan has made its way all the way to the north. As you can see, we were actually right here when we last saw us, and I traveled all the way up here while taking care of other stuff. But the World's End is where I'm hoping to find a couple of ancient books. And once we got that, we can really get into defense and also training up our squad, because the steel is really what I need to take it to the next level. But today was more about recruiting more people, of course fixing the walls. Pretty epic name for a city. I wonder if I'm actually welcome here. What faction is this even? Ah, the Tech Hunters. We have no beef with them. Map of Vane. I like that. And heavy bolts. Look at that. A nice blueprint. They got goggles even. And what is that? A club. The Moon Cleaver. Holy Moses. Let's see. Everything that is not too expensive I'm gonna purchase from here as well. All the nice blueprints. I mean, okay, that was actually not cheap, I have to admit. However, we do have plenty of blueprints to learn right now. And that is always a good thing. Do we want to recruit a tech hunter is the question. She wants 6,000 cats. I think we are gonna hire her. And yeah, I will actually change the names with a plastic surgeon once I have a list of names that you guys want included. But there we go, we have a new recruit, and she could possibly join our fighting squad. Ooh, do you know where I can find ancient science books? Never heard of them. He just told me he never heard of them, but there we go. He sells 2 of them. 5,000 each. Well, it's probably worth it, but we need even more. Whee! Okay, I think we found... Is this a drone? No, this is a hive member, I think. But we possibly can recruit this guy. Sure, yes, you can definitely join me. Whee! So now we have almost all of the races included. Do you think we possibly can get yet another one? Yes, 3,000 cats for Kaishaku. Amazing, I was able to recruit 3 people. Oh my gosh, look at what they have here. All of the skeleton legs and arms. But it's good to know that we can find them here. And here we also have plenty of maps, though most of the locations I already know. No ancient science books here. Wow, look at that. Plated drifter leather pants. Those are pretty badass. Not for me though, I need the stealth. Yeah, there we go. They even have the blueprint for it. I'm gonna buy that actually. Wow, check this out. A specialist samurai helmet. It does have a lot of negatives as well though. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take that with me. Thank you very much. We might not wear it ourselves. Oh my gosh, look at the ranged weapons they have. Also in specialist grades. And they also have the blueprints for the spring bat and the toothpick. I definitely need those. Bolts long, yes. Oh, that's gonna be amazing, guys. It was a really good idea to come here. Great, with that out of the way, I'm actually going to meet you once I got this entire group back to my main base, so we are ready to do the necessary research. I only have 2 books at the moment. That is a little bit unfortunate. However, I did find more ruins that definitely do have books. I'm not sure which ones though. I think this one. I'm just gonna go with the internet, but probably in between the episodes I'm gonna try to organize a bunch more. So with that out of the way, let's meet back at the base. What's going on? Everyone is splitting up. That just doesn't make sense. Nathan, where are you going? Oh, whoops. I just got myself into an unwanted battle with the Holy Nation. I'm not sure if that is a wise thing to do right now. But this guy wanted to take my slaves. No, actually, they are not my slaves, but he wanted to make my people slaves. That's what I meant to say. I'm not thinking of them as slaves, really. It's just one guy, and I feel like maybe we'll be able to take care of him. Nathan, run. Nathan, you idiot. Okay, yeah, people are already coming to help. I mean, no other witnesses are around, right? So the Holy Nation shouldn't even know we're doing this. Oh man. He's beating us up, actually. I hate these guys. These guys are tanks. I just don't believe it. Nathan, come on. Go in and land a hit. It all depends on you. Man, this is insane. How am I even gonna fight against an entire group of paladins if one paladin already knocks out half of my people? Still funny to watch. And it's a good training, I guess. So he has an attack of 59 and a defense of 66. Maybe it is realistic. So my workers are almost all down. We finally got him down. Okay, he's gonna be unconscious for a little bit. I wonder if we should put him in a cell or just let him die. Well, anyways, I think that was a glorious end to this episode. And what I'm gonna do right now is I want to have a look into the tech. And what we needed was the steel bars. And you can see, 1 science book is enough. However, we're gonna need a lot more ancient science books. But yeah, I'm gonna keep on going a little bit in between the episodes. I'm gonna research whatever I can, improve our skills a little bit, and hopefully the next time we can get into the Steel Age, expand even more. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Have a good time, and see you soon. Bye bye.